months, many companies are there successfully carrying their day-to-day activity, and the employees are also happy. Instead of go over to 1 hour this side and 1 hour come back to the houses, and also in many of the cases traffic problems and all these things. I think by having this situation, and it is definitely now you have to turn that difficulty into a positive one and make use of your time very effectively for more productive purpose. Even from the company's point of view also, I think some of the companies that are happy, they can avoid the establishment costs, and they can avoid all these hiring of the accommodations, and spending of lot of money in the name of by maintaining the office and all these things. So with that, I think let you make it as a positive side, this thing. And likewise, even for our academic education institutions also, with the development of the ICT, I think there will not be any much difficulty. Even if you are in the corner of any rural area, by making use of this online mode of the communication system, I think you can hear by sitting in your house itself. And here there will not be any much constraints, even by having the limited place where limited time on only. I think by making use of this facility as an online facility, I think time is also not at all a bar. So likewise, you can conduct several studies with respect to the perception studies, with respect to the opinions of the employees on the various facilities provided by the organization, on the various issues relating to the organization. That is how I think you can also take if your area of the preference is HR area. So these are all some of the topics which are seasoned, and which can be also conducted in for your project work during this COVID-19 period also. Though you are not able to move from the house, but even then I think you can carry your project work very successfully and very effectively. And here just I would like to pay my attention towards what are the various recent things which you can also take up as a novel thing. And we have an academic crisis during the 2008, and what are the various factors, what are the various causes for that economic crisis and all these things. There are several studies. Likewise, here is also I think we can conduct some sort of an inquiry, and how these problems of COVID 2020 with that of 2008, and what are the various problems we have been facing, and what are the various sub issues. And on this COVID-19 situation also you can conduct some sort of an inquiry, some sort of a survey. And you may be knowing, every of you, for the last though it was started somewhere as December, but the crisis is more so serious towards the migrant workers for the last 1 month. During this second and the third lockdown period, I think many migrant people who came from different parts of the country for their livelihood, and having experienced this COVID, and having a lot of the discontentment in them, I think they returned on foot, even while not take it as a distance of their places. The people from Chennai, I think they went on up to Bihar, such a long distance, thousands of the kilometers. Of course, all these 2000 they may or may not walk, but at least they have made an attempt. I think I had an information 1000 kilometers also. Some of the people they have went on foot. After that, only the government realized no, I think we have to do something and arrange some sort of a transport and some sort of a food arrangements and all these things. And during that period, what are the various issues involved in this? Migrant workers also, I think as a student of human resource management, you can also make some sort of an attempt on this particular issue also. And while collecting the data, I think you may have a problem. But here and there, you will have the narrated stories, and you may have some of the workers, you can catch hold of them, and you can take an interview with them by maintaining your social distance and all these things. You may find some of the people who are in and around to you, and where I think you can interact with them and you can elicit their opinions. What sort of the difficulties, I think they may have their own experiences. Even the employer who arranged these migrant workers may also have the information. But anyway, if you have any serious thought of it, I think you'll have the way out to get that information also. So likewise, what is the impact of the banking services during this COVID period? And what is the impact of the migrant workers with this on their livelihood? And those things, I think you can do your project work also by making an attempt of this COVID issue. So likewise, you may have different comparative studies, compared to the studies across the industries, across the organizations, across the regions, across the economies. I think you can conduct some sort of a comparative studies also based on the secondary data. So likewise, the tax planning studies. Tax planning studies in the sense, I think for the individuals, for the organization, you can also collect some facts of the income tax details and how they are planning their uh, tax payment system and how they are minimizing their tax burdens and all these things. If you want to make any attempt in that area also, I think you can do your project work in the tax planning area. So likewise, this NPS, I already told you, NPS works on the recovery analysis and risk management studies. You can conduct based on the secondary data in the area of banking and finance. So likewise, I think you can also conduct some sort of empirical studies regarding the various problems identified with respect to the organizations. And you can also contact some of the chief finance officers and what sort of the problems they have been facing and what are the various issues involved in that financial management point of view. I think regarding the working capital management problem, regarding I think raising of the funds, and regarding the different types of the source of finance and all those things also, I think you can make an attempt to do some empirical project work in the finance area. Likewise, performance. I think we have been providing various facilities and how those facilities are very effectively making use to the public. Let us take, for example, effectiveness of ATM. That is one of the very known area. In this particular case, having collected the data, I think by using the relevant statistical techniques, I think you can have beautiful results also. Or likewise, the perception analysis, I already told you regarding the advertisements or regarding the distribution system or regarding the price fixations or regarding the training and development of the various employees and how they are feeling, their opinions and their feedback, make it as a perception analysis. And these are all the various areas where I think you can pay your attention during this 2 months summer period and make your project work very, very lively and effectively, not only for the sake of the academic event, academic activity, but it should be useful even for the organization where you are going to take up your project work. With that, I think you can gain some impression from the employers and to see, and you are going to be taken as one of their potential employee in that organization through either maybe in the name of the campus placements or by inviting you or by having some sort of a interview by targeting respective management department and let you settle in your career. This is how that you make use of this a very difficult situation. I think no one in this universe at this particular moment had this sort of an experience in the entire globe. Even while having the epidemic like the various serious issues like plague and all these things, I think those are the days where only one part of the globe is affected. We don't know what might be the reason for it, but this is this will not left any individual in any part of this globe. That is how I think this generation of the public is having a feeling of very afraidness with this corona. So the slogan is stay home, be safe, and make your work very effective. Not by having any disappointment. I think we are in the epidemic of this corona or the COVID, and let you make use of all these difficulties and turn them into a positive opportunities and make your life very effective and do your duty with sincerely and honesty. So this is what I want to share with you people in this day of my some of my experiences regarding the subject of this management program, particularly this project work. With this, now I think I am closing my discussion and opening for the coordinator to open the forum for discussion of the queries what all you want to clarify further, or I don't think so. There will not be any unclarity in my presentation. If you want to have further probing of anything or to have any clarity over on the various issues, and you are most welcome. And now I think you can approach in the form of a questions to the coordinator. Thank you for hearing me. I don't know to what extent it is useful to you, but this is what the reality of your project work. Thank you. Thank you for the organizers and particularly the principal of the Lakreddy Balreddy College of Engineering by encouraging or by motivating his fellow faculty to have such a type of the arrangement which are going to be very useful to the students community, not only your students but also the students across the institution. I am very thankful to them for arranging this sort of thing. I congratulate even the principal also, who is very enthusiastic in order to arrange, because while I went there as a member of the board of studies, I saw him and how he is very positively looking of these various academic activities. Thank you very much, and thank you, Dr. Reddy. Now I am ready to answer the questions of the audience.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for your valuable, laborious speech, and which almost touches every corner in the concept. And once I have seen this feedback, whatever chat box, I came to know that every participant have got full clarity about how the data will be collected, and what kind of approach and methodology can be followed in this particular pandemic situation. It's very useful to all the students, participants, academicians, faculty, everybody. So we felt very, very happy to listen your valuable speech. I just wanted to go to chat box and would like to read the doubts which are being raised by the participants. Sir, please hold on.
Yes, most welcome.
Sir, one question from a person is, what methodology shall we deploy to have a practical exposure to the students to establish or cross-check the theory and practical?
Yes, having identified a problem by discussing with the guide, I mean the project guide, or either from the faculty or from the organization, what is the relevant data to be collected for this particular problem or the topic you have selected, where this data is available. This is the various sequence steps, my dear students. Identification of the topic. So how do I study the topic? What is the relevant data to should I collect? Because it is all empirical, you have to collect the data. Suppose if the sales performance is not good data, what are the various reasons? You have to collect the data for the last few years. Where should we get the data? This is from the sales reports. So likewise, what is the relevant data? Where should I collect it? From whom should I collect the data? What is the instrument should I use for collection of the data? So having collected the data, how do I present it in the form of various tables? So having arranged those tables, what are the various sub questions to be answered? And how do I analyze the data? What are the relevant statistical techniques should I make use of it in order to analyze? So having analyzed, you have to interpret the information based on some standards or based on the comparative data. Then you have to come up with your findings. Then convert them into conclusions, and then you have to give the various measures for rectification of, or for overcoming of, or for reviving of the situation. This is how sequentially you have to go for a chronological stepwise in order to solve your problem. I hope you can follow me. So first, identify the problem. What is the relevant data? Where should I collect it? From whom should I collect it? What is the instrument should I use it? How do I present the data? How do I analyze it? How do I get the findings? These are all the various steps in the form of a methodology to be followed by a student while doing your project work.
Yes, sir, really. One more doubt, sir, from a person. How HR specialized students upgrade in technology to meet the corporate demands to grab better opportunities during pandemic?
Okay, as I have repeatedly mentioned it, not even in the during this epidemic of COVID-19, but even other times also, if it is not physically go and present ourselves in such a case, I think we have may make use of this online collection of the data. For online collection of the data, what is the relevant technique to be used? So here, questionnaire, online questionnaire. By sending the online questionnaire, let you get the information from wherever your respondents are available. In such a case, even for HR also, I think it is not an issue. Say, for example, in order to make use of a study on effectiveness of training, and you may be knowing who are the trainee persons and who has provided the training, where the data is available with the participants. So by sending the questionnaire, that you get the feedback, and then you have to analyze and to what extent it is useful for them. So even for the HR people also with this ICT technology, and it's not an issue whether it is going to be HR or marketing, wherever you are conducting the survey, I think you can conduct a online survey.
Yes, sir. Yes. One more doubt from a participant, sir. How far it would be effective while collecting the data through online mode in physically compared to physical format? Only data can be manipulated and not getting accurate response. So many questions is with this mode. How much knowledge can be obtained by the students? That's the
okay.
that's the doubt.
Mr. Reddy, here I think while you are doubting the answers, even if you are physically appear, but it is the answer which is coming from his mouth. To what extent that is reliable? It all depends upon. It all depends on how you are putting the questions. I think you try to extract the answers without having any doubt from the customer side, from the response side.
Yes,
of course,
yes.
Since it is only a survey based, anyway, you have the limitation.
Yeah.
The movement of the student, in the mood of the respondent, and the time of the respondent, and all these things are going to have a lot of impact on the reliability of the information, on the information what they are going to be given here. Okay. Because it all perceptual based, varying from individual to individual and from person to person. In such a case, I think you don't have any doubt over on these things. I think let you make use of it for a positive side.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Excellent response today. People are participated from the Vijayawada, Hyderabad, and other states, and almost all corners of the country have touched. And I feel that everybody is being used this laborious discussion and the valuable information shared by Professor G.V. Chalam. My special thanks to our Professor Chalam sir, being because even though today is Sunday, you have a lot of other things to spare other things, but you are spend almost 1 hour, more than 1 hour with us to get the knowledge by the students. Thank you so much, sir. And I just wanted to propose my vote of thanks. I would like to thanks to my management for conducting this particular webinar, very useful webinar, because everybody is seriously thinking about how can we do project work in this pandemic, COVID situation. A lot of discussions are going on internally, and discussions are going on in different platforms. Even in AICTE also discussions are going on. But once you heard, we heard this particular session, we got full knowledge, we got full clarity. How can we move? That's one thing, sir. And the management and the principal is very much happy to conduct this particular session. And I also thanks to all the participants, including the students and faculty, belongs to different management institutions, B schools throughout the country. And not the least, the organizers and my faculty members, the technical people, everybody is involved since last 1 week to make this particular event grand success. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
1 minute, Reddy.
Yes, sir.
My dear participants, during this present situation, I think nobody is suffering because of two reasons. One is the technological evolution, more particularly in the communication area. Everybody is sitting in your room and you are operating the whole world and you are able to do all your works. So in such a case, why can't you take it as a challenge even in academic pursuits also? With the help of this ICT, definitely you can do it very effectively rather than without having all these things. And the other thing is, now the UGC, the Government of India, the Ministry of HRD is thinking of launching the online programs only through some 100 universities. I think from the next academic annals, I think we are going to have the online education system very vibrantly in this country. So in such a case, I think why you are afraid of these things? Don't make it as a disappointing, that you make it as a very effective and do your sincere attempt. And I am sure you will be succeeded even during this epidemic COVID-19 period also, and do your academic activity very effectively. I wish you all good luck. Okay, please carry on.
I do agree with you, sir, 100%, because from this minute onwards, everybody should shift it towards online system from the offline system.
Yes.
Because we are not able to move from the home. So that every activity, academic activity, economic activity, other activities must be done through online system only.
Yes.
So we have to use this particular platform effectively to complete our task.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. All the participants should fill the feedback form once the session is ended, so that you will get the participation certificate, e-certificate immediately. Thank you so much. Whatever you are expecting the link for feedback form that is there in the chat box, that is sharing in the chat box. Please look into that and fill it and send back. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Reddy.
Thank you. Banner. Thank you very much.